Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We all made mistakes, make mistakes, and will make mistakes. That's a given. But if you are a professional, let's say you are a historian, or let's say, you are a political analyst, or let's say you're one guy like me who talks about things, and tells you this. Let's say I tell you, China is a NATO member state. Did you know that? You should never listen to me again. Never. Or let's say I say Germany is a BRICS country. A BRICS country. Well, again, you should never listen to me again, because that means I don't know ABC 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should be more, maybe forgiven, because I don't have that much influence. I'm just a guy over there who yaps around and I make mistakes. You say, well, forget about it, he's a baboon. But when you have a president, and not any kind of president, the president of the United States of America, in this case Donald Trump, making imbecilic statements like ABC 1, 2, 3, and he has power to change the course of the world, not only of the United States of America, and he says certain things like, Spain is a BRICS state, what would you say? Or Trump tells you, Putin is destroying Russia. Things are not good in Russia. He has the power to write executive orders, to start wars for 90 days or so. He has a lot of power, and he tells us, not only one time, like 3 times in about a minute, that Spain is a BRICS country. What's going on here? How much does he really know about BRICS? He says he's going to impose tariffs on the BRICS countries. But you don't know anything about them. Who feeds you the information? He said he's going to impose sanctions and tariffs on Spain. Let me show you. New Voice of Ukraine. This happened yesterday. I saw him in the Oval Office when he signed this many executive orders, which I'm okay with that at this point. I don't like a country to be ruled with executive orders and mandates. But nevertheless, it is what it is at this point. So he says about Spain being a BRICS country. So Trump claims Putin is destroying Russia, calls for urgent ceasefire deal. That's the first one. And the other one, Trump calls Spain a BRICS country. 21st of January, according to Russia Today. The US president mistakenly identified the EU state as a member of the economic bloc. Right here, when he was signing all these things over there. US President Donald Trump has mistakenly identified Spain as a member of the BRICS economic bloc during White House press briefing on Monday, shortly after his inauguration and signing all these things. The error came in response to a question about his ongoing demand that NATO allies increase their defense spending to 5% of their gross domestic product, GDP, from the current target of 2%. A reporter had asked Trump about NATO members that allocate less than 2% of their GDP towards defense spending and specifically mentioned Spain. And this is what Trump said. What can we expect from the NATO countries that spend the least, like Spain, below 5%? Asked the reporter. And now Trump says, Spain is very low. Are they a BRICS nation? The president inquired. The reporter, seemingly confused, responded, what? And Trump reiterated, they are a BRICS nation, Spain. You know what the BRICS nation is. It seems like you don't know. You'll figure it out. He then added, and I'm quoting again, we are going to put at least 100% tariff on the businesses that BRICS countries do with the United States. All right, my friends? So that's the first one. The second one, Trump claims Putin is destroying Russia, calls for urgent ceasefire. The same thing. He needs to make a deal. Trump says, I think Russia is in big trouble. He can't be thrilled. Things are not going well for him. I mean, he's trying, but most people thought the war would end over in about a week. And now it's been 3 years, right? That's not the only thing he said. Let me see if they're going to mention it. No, he said that things are not going good in Russia. Putin is destroying Russia. Go and talk to the Russians. What information this guy with so much power has to speak like that? I mean, I know Trump, sometimes he says things that really are not there, to be nice to Trump this time. But how can you say Spain is a BRICS country? I know, I think China is a NATO member state. How about that? Or maybe North Korea, to make it even more imbecilic. But hey, I'm a baboon here. He's the president. I have no power. Yup. The guy, I don't think this is acceptable whatsoever. And this is not the first time when he makes these kind of things. And I noticed when he's not certain of something, he said, you know that. Yeah, you know that. You know what I'm talking about. You know. No, I'm not what I'm talking about. You're a baboon. It's false. But he said, no, Spain is not a BRICS country. What the fuck are you talking about? And you make policies? You just sign executive orders? Listen, I like what Trump is doing. But I can't just ignore when he fucks up. That's not how the things, how we roll here. I forgive him. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.